Attention, Bears fans! We've got a bombshell you can't miss. The legendary coach of one of the most successful teams in the NFL has set his sights on the Bears. But wait, the front office seems to have other plans. What's going on behind the scenes? This could change everything. Stay tuned to discover the truth. And now, news that could make any fan tremble. Two of our star players are at risk of missing the crucial upcoming game against the Vikings. Yes, you heard that right. Unexpected injuries could leave us without these pillars of the team. Are we on the brink of disaster? Don't go anywhere, it's getting more intense. Finally, you can't miss the latest on our sensational rookie on special teams. This young player is breaking out and could be our secret weapon. Could his performance be the deciding factor in our season? Find out right now. If you're already subscribed, don't miss a second of this news that's shaking the Bears world. This is bigger than you can imagine. Let's go, Bears! Bill Belichick, yes, the legendary coach of the New England Patriots, has set his sights on the Bears. But wait a minute. Don't get too excited, because even though Belichick considers the Bears' head coach position the most attractive, it seems our team's front office isn't interested in him. That's right, you heard it correctly. According to a report by ESPN's Seth Wickersham, Belichick's group, which includes Michael Lombardi, Matt Patricia, and Josh McDaniels, has identified the Bears as the most attractive job in the NFL. But why not consider Belichick? I think the answer lies in the direction the team wants to take. I ask you, what does our beloved Caleb Williams, our young and promising quarterback, need the most? Exactly. He needs an offensive mastermind to guide him and take him to the next level. And this is where Ben Johnson, the offensive coordinator of the Detroit Lions, comes into play. Let's analyze this. Johnson has been identified as the top candidate for the Bears' head coach position. This isn't a cheap rumor or podcast speculation. This comes directly from those close to Belichick. We're talking about a reliable source. Johnson has proven to be an offensive genius, leading the Lions to be Super Bowl contenders. And I ask you, wouldn't it be fantastic to have someone with that capability leading our team? I think so. Now, some of you might be thinking of other names like Kellen Moore, Joe Brady, or Liam Cohen, but who has the resume and experience of Johnson? Nobody. And besides, hiring him would weaken one of our division rivals. That's a double blow. Sure, there's a small catch. Johnson might feel uncomfortable facing his former team twice a year. But don't you think the challenge would motivate him even more? I say yes. And let's not forget the connection between Johnson and our general manager, Ryan Poles. Both were graduate assistants at Boston College, though in different years. That creates a bond, a mutual understanding that can be crucial. Finally, think about Caleb Williams. This young talent needs stability. Someone who can develop his potential and maintain a consistent offense. Johnson is the man for the job, no doubt. So, Bears fans, I leave you with this question. Is Ben Johnson the man we need to take our team to the next level? Now let's move on to a crucial update on the status of our players before the matchup against the Minnesota Vikings this Monday. And I ask you, how do you feel hearing that we might be without two of our key players? Because I tell you this, the situation is worrying but not desperate. Gervon Dexter and DeAndre Swift, two of our most important starters, did not participate in Friday's practice at Halas Hall. Dexter, our imposing defensive tackle with 5 sacks this season, suffered a knee injury last Sunday against the San Francisco 49ers. He left the game early and couldn't return. This is a big blow to our defense. On the other hand, DeAndre Swift is dealing with a groin injury. Last week he already faced a quadriceps injury and still managed to play. Our offensive coordinator, Chris Beatty, mentioned they hope Swift can return to practice on Saturday, but they are being cautious. And I ask you fans, isn't it better to be prudent with such a valuable player as Swift? Besides Dexter and Swift, we have other players also dealing with injuries. Offensive lineman Ryan Bates and running back Roshan Johnson are out with concussions, and tight end Mercedes Lewis is resting. It's an injury list that has us all worried, but it's not all bad news. There's a ray of hope. Cornerback Josh Blackwell returned to practice in a limited capacity on Friday after missing Thursday's practice due to a shoulder injury. With DeAndre Carter on injured reserve, Blackwell could be an option in the return game if he's healthy. This could be a positive change for our team. We also have Elijah Hicks, our safety, who was limited in practice with an ankle injury, and running back Travis Homer, who was a full participant after dealing with a head injury. It's good to see some of our players recovering. The final injury report for the Bears will be released on Saturday, and then we'll know for sure who will be available for Monday's game. And I ask you, fans, how do you think this will affect our team against the Vikings? I believe that, although these injuries are a challenge, our team has the depth and resilience to face any adversity. It's time for other players to step up and prove their worth. So, Bears fans, stay tuned and keep supporting our team. We're going to overcome this together and show the Vikings what we're made of. Leave your comments on how you think these injuries will affect the game and what you expect to see from the team this Monday. Tory Taylor, and I ask you, who said special teams aren't important? Because I'm telling you this, Taylor is proving to be a key piece in our team. Welcome back to the Tory Taylor Tracker, where we analyze our punter's performance for the third time this season. Let's dive into Taylor's third quarter of the season and see how his game has evolved. Taylor has had 4 consecutive positive games, including probably his second-best game in Week 14 against the 49ers. Overall, Taylor's value has been more consistently shown in punts where he can change field position, while his signature ability to pin the opponent has not manifested as much. If that part of his game returns to form, Taylor could ascend to the top tier of punters in the league. Compared to other punters in the league, our friends at Puntalytics have Taylor essentially ranked in the same group of punters in positions 10 to 13. And if you care, Pat O'Donnell has played 4 games for the 49ers and is ranked second to last, and Trenton Gill has recorded 8 games for the Bucs and is ranked third to last. Now, let's talk a bit more about what makes Tory Taylor so special and why we should be excited about his future with the Chicago Bears. This young talent has shown an impressive ability to handle pressure in critical moments. How many times have we seen teams lose games because of a bad punt in the last minutes? I'm telling you this, having a reliable punter like Taylor can be the difference between a win and a loss in those close games. Moreover, we cannot underestimate the importance of special teams in the modern game. In a league where every yard counts, having a punter who can change field position in our favor is a huge strategic advantage. And it's not just about punting the ball far, but doing it with precision so that the opposing team starts their drives in unfavorable positions. This is where Taylor has the potential to shine even more if he manages to regain his ability to pin the opponent near their end zone. And let's not forget the psychological impact a good punt has on the opposing team. When a punter like Taylor sends the ball flying and forces the opposing team to start from their own 10-yard line, it can demoralize opponents and give a boost to our defense. It's a chess game where every move counts, and Taylor is a key piece on our board. So there you have it, Bears fans. Tory Taylor is on the rise, and if he continues to improve, we could have one of the best punters in the league on our roster. And I ask you, what do you think about the importance of special teams and Taylor's impact on our game? I want to know your opinions. Do you think Taylor can become the best punter in the league? How do you see his evolution so far? So, Bears fans, I leave you with this question. Is Ben Johnson the man we need to take our team to the next level? And I ask you, fans, how do you think the injuries to Dexter and Swift will affect our team against the Vikings? And finally, what do you think about the importance of special teams and Taylor's impact on our game? We want to hear your opinions in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any updates and be part of this incredible fan community. Let's go, Bears! See you in the next video!